Barry here with Cruising Authority. Wow, today is such a beautiful day, and we are just now docking in St. Martin, and right behind me is right next to us is the Ruby Princess. That's one of the fun things about being on a cruise for a ship guy like me is the ship spotting, being able to see all the other cruise ships coming in. But I am so thrilled to be aboard the Nieuw Amsterdam. This is such a beautiful ship, and the service has been great, the food has been fantastic. But welcome to St. Martin and part 3 of a 3-part series featuring the Nieuw Amsterdam and Holland America line. I've been to a lot of the beaches that cruise lines own. Half Moon Cay has to be on the top 3. I mean, this is one of the best beaches because of the shallow water here where you can walk out. And also for families, this place is great for families and kids. So moms and dads, you can bring your kids here because there's a water park and there's a play areas for the kids to climb on wooden ships and swings and all kinds of fun things. So bring your family, because Half Moon Cay is really awesome. The water is so colorful, and the sand is so soft and white and powdery. You're gonna love it. If you want a strong, durable piece of luggage, I would really recommend Victorinox. They do a great job in manufacturing and these great materials, and it looks good too. In the previous 2 episodes, the theme was to first feature family cruising aboard the Nieuw Amsterdam, and then show you what makes the Nieuw Amsterdam unique within the Holland America Line fleet. In this 3rd and final episode, I want to focus in on what makes Holland America Line unique within the cruise industry. There are so many cruise ships and cruise lines to choose from these days, and you can have the biggest ships and the fancy amenities and gimmicks, but in my opinion, it's not necessarily the hardware that makes a great cruise experience. Rather, I think it's the ship's crew and staff who actually create a fantastic vacation experience. Sure, it does make a difference to have comfortable accommodations along with great dining and amenities, but it's the crew that deliver the great service and warm hospitality. For many years now, Holland America Line has employed Indonesian and Filipino crew that work well in concert with the Dutch officers. It's the warm and friendly Indonesian Filipino staff that sets Holland America Line apart from all the other cruise lines. Let's talk with the captain of the Nieuw Amsterdam and get his perspective on this unique pairing of Dutch officers and Indonesian crew. You know, Holland America has such a wonderful heritage with the Dutch and the Indonesians working together. Can you tell me when Holland America first implemented this relationship between the Dutch and the Indonesians?
Yeah, it is. I think now let me see, 40 years ago. I think we started with Indonesian crew. I have a few quartermasters here on the bridge that are with us close to that particular time, and so it's for a long time. It's a great tradition. And we are very pleased to have them. And you see them also, of course, in the dining room as the cabin stewards. So they're a strong asset, I would say, to our company. And it's very nice to work together.
I really think that sets Holland America apart from all the other cruise lines, is this relationship between the Dutch and the Indonesian crew members.
Yeah, and it's also, I should say, you see in other parts we have the Filipino crew also in the bars and the lounges. And that is... we take various nationalities for various reasons, but of course it's great to have such an history and the strength working together with the few nationalities that we have. And I think that if you see that one nationality as your cabin steward throughout your voyage and the same nationality in your dining room, I think that makes it very special. And I'm glad to say, and don't take me wrong in this, but it's still they're proud to be in this service, so that they see it as a very important task in their life as well.
Well, Peter, we're enjoying the New Amsterdam. We're in the crow's nest.
Very much so, and sadly it's our final day, but I have to thank you for supplying me with some Seasickness Gum, which on the second day of the cruise when we were at sea, we were hitting, I think, force 6 to 8, and my unfortunately very familiar seasickness was starting to kick up, and it was very kind of you to provide me with a little bit of that. Nice ginger flavor, very potent, and I think it's settled my stomach a bit. So
Good, so it actually worked.
yeah, I'll take anything, please. But it's nice when it doesn't have an after effect like meclizine or Dramamine, which makes you really woozy. This you just chew a little gum and have a nice flavor, and things get a little more steady for you. So yeah.
Well, that's great. Well, I'm on deck here with the cruise diva, Linda. How are you?
Very good, thank you.
Have you enjoyed this cruise so far on the New Amsterdam?
It's been typically wonderful Holland America cruise.
Now, I wanted to ask you a question. What are your thoughts when you look at the cruise industry as a whole? What makes Holland America unique in your perspective?
There's a certain graciousness and dignity about their ships, and the service of their Indonesian and Filipino crews is beyond compare.
Linda, now tell us a little bit about what you do.
I actually write 7 guidebooks for folders, travel guides, and I'm cruisediva.com on the internet, and I also publish a daily blog with a lot of news items for people who follow the cruise industry.
Well, I want to encourage our viewers and listeners to check out Linda's blog. Tell us the blog again.
If you go to cruisediva.com, you'll find the link right there in the upper right-hand corner.
Linda, it really was a pleasure to meet with you on this cruise.
It's been very nice sailing with you, Barry.
We're in the Culinary Arts Center aboard the New Amsterdam, and I'm here with the chef. What is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Biplab Mandal.
Now, what are you going to prepare for us today?
Today I'm going to make mango curry shrimp butter and the chilled avocado soup.
Why don't you show us here some of the ingredients that you're going to use?
Alright, so I will show you the ingredients, whatever I have here. I have some curry powder here, and I have some mango puree, I have some onion, olive oil. You can see the nice shrimp. That's all these ingredients I'm going to use for the mango curry butter.
So you're also going to make a soup?
Yes, I'm going to make a soup as well, the fresh avocado soup. You can see I have some nice and fresh farm avocado here, so I'm going to use this one, but it's not possible to get all the time the fresh avocado on the market. So what you can do, you can always use the frozen one. So that doesn't make any difference, but always the fresh is always the better. So try to find the fresh one if you don't.
Boy, yeah. I love avocados. So you're making an avocado soup. That's like right down my alley.
And you know, it's a nice combination with this avocado. I'm going to have some cream, like with some sour cream, some garlic, touch of garlic, and with the lemon juice, it gives you nice flavor to the soup once you mix it with the soup before you start eating. So that's all. This is a very pretty simple soup, you know. Is that just have the flavor of the garlic, and I'm going to use a little bit of green onion as well.
It looks like you have some ginger.
Yes, I'm going to give a little bit of flavor of the ginger as well. It's just a little bit of infuse of flavor of the ginger, not much, because it's too strong. If you add too much of ginger, it's going to be too strong. Yeah.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying this dish once you're done.
Oh, of course, yeah. So I look forward to you too.
When you experience a cruise on Holland America Line, you can expect to be enveloped in a very comfortable family-like environment. The ships are very classy with a traditional feel on board. The dining is exceptional, particularly in Tamarind and the Pinnacle Grill. You can relax on deck and read a book, participate in yoga classes. There's even a state-of-the-art exercise facility on board, so you won't have to miss your regular workout. The tours offered in the ports are all checked out by the expert staff at Holland America Line, so you know you're going to enjoy seeing the sights. I haven't even talked about the entertainment yet, which, as a former entertainer myself, I was very impressed with the quality and performance of the singers and dancers. Let's listen into a few bits from the shows. If you're considering a cruise vacation, check out Holland America Line, and you'll see for yourself why this company has such a loyal following of past passengers. Also, I want to suggest you contact the Holland America Line experts at the Cruise Web when you're ready to book your next cruise. The cruise specialists at the Cruise Web intimately know the ships, the itineraries, and have a tremendous level of experience working with Holland America Line. So be sure to contact the Cruise Web at 1-800-377-9383 or visit their website at www.cruiseweb.com. Listen, even if you're used to booking your own cruise directly with the cruise lines, don't pass up on the discounts, the upgrades, and the extra amenities that you may be able to get by planning your next Holland America Line cruise at the Cruise Web. Tell us about this telegraph. What was this used for?
Yeah, it's a special telegraph because the ship was christened on July the 4th of this year, I should say 2010, sorry. And Princess Maxima from the Netherlands used this particular telegraph to initiate the christening of this ship.
Now, I would like to ask you, do you notice a difference between how this ship handles the Rotterdam and the Nieuw Amsterdam compared to the other ships in the fleet? Since this is a little bit bigger than those ships, do you feel that the ship runs a little bit differently?
Yeah, it definitely does. First of all, it's a big ship. It's 285 meters, and compared to the Vista class, we have an additional deck. And we have an additional restaurant, and for us that's an additional sail. So getting in and out ports, you just have to be careful what you're doing. But I think that counts for all the big ships. You just have to realize that those ships are a little bit more sluggish. So it takes a little longer to stop and a little longer to build up speed.
There's a peace of mind knowing that as a family, while we're cruising and traveling, that if we were injured or gotten in some sort of an accident, we're covered with Access America, the world's largest travel insurance company. If any unforeseen thing happens like that, it just gives me a peace of mind knowing that my family is safe. So the next time you plan a cruise or you're traveling abroad, contact your travel agent and ask them about Access America. Thank you for joining us on this virtual cruise experience featuring the Nieuw Amsterdam and Holland America Line. This has been a 3-part series where we discovered what makes Holland America Line unique and also what makes the Nieuw Amsterdam unique within the Holland America fleet. Our sponsors for this show have been Access America, the world's largest travel insurance company, and also C-Band. They produce the motion discomfort bands, and they also have a unique gum to help with motion discomfort. And then also Victorinox Swiss Army has provided the luggage that we used on board today. on this cruise. And finally, the cruise web at www.cruiseweb.com. Once again, thank you so much for joining us on this 3-part series. And until next time, I want to wish you smooth seas. Okay, well, we are back from our cruise, back in the reality of Minnesota and the freezing cold tundra.
And snowstorm today. We're supposed to get 18 to 20 inches of snow!
But anyways, we had a good cruise. It was fantastic aboard the Nieuw Amsterdam with Holland America Line. Thanks for watching.